Initiating match.
Alright, now my thing decides to work. Okay, so... what do we have to do today? I think I'm going to continue... I should be done with the main story pretty soon, but I also have to do, like, the Isle of Armor stuff. Also, I paused the game at a pretty good time because... Is it still here? Oh, it's still here. We have a brilliant Ditto right here on the Ditto Island. I want to be careful on which synchronized Pokemon I want to... Oh, I don't have my synchronized Pokemon. What the heck? I think I'm also going to bring ahead the Magikarp because I'm very curious to see what kind of Gyarados it evolves into. Because it should be evolved into Gyarados at this point. For some reason it isn't. Oh yeah, we also caught a Sigilyph that was a brilliant Sigilyph too. As well as a couple of brilliant Dust Skulls, which we can use for making Dust Skull eggs. I don't play too many shooters, Mr. Horizon. There's Intimidate, and then there's the other ability it has. I forgot what other ability it has. Moxie, yeah. It's between Intimidate and Moxie. If I don't get one of the abilities, I can always get the other ones anyways. Oh, this is my shiny folder. Because you can't... Gyarados still rocks it in both, like, the Dynamax field as well as, regular PvP at the moment, with both Moxie and Intimidate. And if you do have a Jolly, you can, like, build a tanky build with Gyarados with the Hard Helmet or something like that. Okay, so I already have a Timid Ditto, so I think for this one I'll make it a Jolly one. This one is Swift Swim, so it should be Intimidate then. And this one's also one of those brilliant Magikarps that I caught too, so... Okay, now that we have that out of the way... Oh, time to catch this brilliant Ditto! Come on. Honestly, it kind of feels like it's a little bit better to, like, grab Dittos from this island than the other lake. Okay, time to use Thunder Wave. Oh my god, this one has Limber. Are you kidding me? Are you for real? This one has freaking Limber? Oh, boy. Well, this might take a little bit. Ah. Touche, Ditto. Touche. Oh, look how the tides have turned. Synchronize doesn't allow you, not only allow you to turn into jolly nature, but apparently you get paralyzed. Dunderhead. Okay, that should be good to capture. I think? Also, where the heck is my face cam? One time I actually got into a shiny Lucario raid. Sadly, I didn't get it, though. I should have used an Ultra Ball on the shiny Lucario, honestly. Because I'm so obsessed with grabbing Ooh, okay, I probably should land one more attack. Jeez. This Christ Lord. I can always spare a max revive? No, I have too many revival herbs. Let's use a revival herb. You really gotta make it difficult for me, huh, Ditto? Well, at least it's still paralyzed now, so... Wait, hold on. If I do Confusion, it should drop it down to red. Oh my god, it's still alive. It should be easy to catch now. Easier to catch. Perfect. Good job keeping them distracted. You are paralyzed, you cannot move. Here you go. Have a heal ball.
Booyah!
Level 25 Magikarp, let's go. Alright, Magikarp, do your thing. Let's see what kind of Gyarados you become. Should be Intimidate.
Yeah!
In before Intimidate. It should be Jolly Intimidate. Even if it's not, I could still, like, breed with it. Oh, cool, you learned Bite. Even though you're not gonna need Bite. Okay. Brilliant Jolly Ditto. That should be fine. Is there any use for the Quick Powder besides it being a Ditto exclusive item? Most of the Dittos I've been catching really hold this, but I don't really find any use for it. I'll put it in my bag for now. Because this thing is a Dusty Knot unit anyways. Let's check. Jolly Intimidate. Perfect. Oh my god, this is just the thing I need. Oh my lordy. Okay, now I'm a happy dude. So let me just double check. There's like a Jolly something build. I think it's a Jolly Intimidate guild for... Well, let me double check. I think it's like games8.co or something. Regardless, like... Jolly Intimidate could work too. There's a specific build you could run if you do Moxie, actually. But the Moxie build... Moxie's particularly for Dynamaxing. Gyarados isn't a Pokemon I do find myself Dynamaxing, so I should be fine with this for now. The other particular build that could be possible is using Impish, which increases defense because with Intimidate, it will actually allow Gyarados to become a tank, which is pretty solid still. Well, let's see this Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, that is... Okay, this is interesting. This is technically now a brilliant Gyarados, but I really didn't think that Gyarados lacks in the defense and speed department. I've caught Gyarados in the past, but I didn't really pay attention to Gyarados' stats before in particular. Interesting. And its defense is lower than its... Really? Its defense is almost as low as its speed? I probably do gotta EV train this then. Because this is workable. But still rather intriguing at the same time. Let's see, waterfall. Ooh, waterfall, bounce, and earthquake. Power whip? Power whip? I understand bounce and earthquake, but like, why power whip? I mean, it is good against like lantern and wash rotom, and just as you said, Kaiser dude, wash rotom is the rotom a lot of people use, but I don't know. I don't find Gyarados to be like a. I legit don't find Gyarados to be like a power whip unit. But at the same time, Gyarados can do Aqua Tail. But then again, Aqua Tail has a 90% accuracy. It's like a difference of 10 water damage? Decisions. Yeah, Aqua Tail has a 90% accuracy with no secondary effect. Meanwhile, you look at Waterfall and, but it has a better percentage. Intriguing. Now we just gotta leave it to Goldeen to evolve. So I think I'll give this dude bounce. Yeah. Wait a minute, where the heck is the... Oh, there you are. You are the limber one. I mark a star for every Pokemon that I caught that is, whatchamacallit, that is brilliant. And also, I just watched a video by, what's-his-face, he's a pretty known PokeTuber, actually, on YouTube. His, oh, Manned JTV, because I was looking at his video of like stuff that he doesn't like that were omitted from the latest Pokemon entries. 33 times, okay. And one of them is like the viability of getting like shinies. Besides doing raid battles, because well, there's an exploit for them. He says like the most like viable method for like an increased chance of like going shiny hunting is, besides using the shiny charm, which unfortunately is not available until like I become champion, it's the Masuda method. I had to like read a quick article about the Masuda method to just remember what it was, because people talked about it when I started playing Pokemon, but I never paid too much attention to how the Masuda method is in particular. So I can only assume it's shiny charm during the Masuda method that you probably have the best chance to getting the a shiny you want. Yeah, that's how, like, because Masuda himself like created that, like programmed that method since Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Oh, time to make a visit to the Cramomatic, because apparently none of the Pikachus I've caught have a light ball yet. So, let's see. There's a specific recipe I need for the... What the heck are you doing here, Avery?
What's this? Are you here because the master summoned you too?
I don't really want to talk to the master yet, but... Okay, so let me just bring up my Cramomatic, not my Cramomatic spreadsheet, but the work in progress thing. Okay, so if you look at the spreadsheet, I need to combine items. Alright, so if we're looking for the light ball, which is what Pikachu can use to transfer, to teach Volt Tackle to its baby. Alright, so there's 3 possible combinations. Fossil Bird, Comet Shard plus Comet Shard. I don't know why you want to actually put in a Fossil. Thunderstone and 3 Wishing Pieces, or Yellow Apricorn and 3 Wishing Pieces. So, what do I have? 3 apricorns. Wait, how many wishing pieces do I have? Oh, I could spare 3 wishing pieces, no problem. So that means, what do I want to spare on top of the I could spare a Thunderstone. I have, like... Go hunting for a Pikachu with a Pokemon with compound eyes and thief attack? I mean, that's true, but also at the same time, you could just do the Cram-O-Matic right here. Boink! Easy.
That was easy.
Now we got one. So now I could breed Shiny Chews with the Light Ball. Perfect. I should also go ahead and... Did I go to Stohan side yet to sell something? I also actually forgot that I got a, what's it called? Oh, dang it. I'm in a building. Somehow I managed to get like a level 99, 100 Meowth that can G-Max. But by the least of it now, hopefully... I know the shiny Pikachu eggs are going to be taking me a while, so I think I'll go with an easier egg to work on first. But is it really Elite Four, though? Yeah, I think honestly I'm going to go for Aqua Tail. No, not Aqua Tail. Waterfall for Gyarados because I don't like the accuracy of Aqua Tail, despite it having better damage. Yeah, Earthquake can immediately, like, wait, hold on. Which one's high horsepower? Okay, so you can't learn high horsepower, even though the accuracy is lower. Well, Earthquake it is. Oops. Earthquake, where are you? Thanks for the host, Kiba. I hope you're doing well. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out. It just makes me wonder, though. Like... I feel like Gyarados has been going through an identity crisis for quite a while now. Like...
Cowabunga.
He originally used to learn, what is it? Dragon... Yeah, Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage is no longer a move that you can use in Generation 8. And it can learn Dragon Dance and Twister. Yet it's not a Dragon type, it's a Water Flying type. Just like how in the beginning, Charizard is a Fire Flying type, too. And oddly enough, like, even if its main offense stat is attack, why the heck does it know only, like, it can only do Hurricane, but it's a special attack? And the only other flying type move you can give this thing is, like, Bounce, which is the only viable flying type move for Gyarados. I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about Gyarados. Like, I want to like Gyarados more, but at the same time, it's just... Sometimes it's a little bit of a weird water type to train, yet I still like it somehow. I had low peel, that's why I did a host. No problem, Kiba. It's, that happens to me, too. If I really don't have, like, people at the end of the day, I just always do a host. But the support is always there, no matter what, and it's the thought that counts. Sometimes it's difficult to think about that sentiment, but it's always the thought that counts. And do I really not have Bounce right now? Why the heck would I want to teach you Hurricane? If anything, Gyarados should be able to learn Bounce when it levels up to begin with. Like, why the heck can it not learn Bounce? Wait a minute. Is that a TR that I did not get yet? Wait a minute. No, it's a TM. It's a TM that I don't have. Okay. And where do I get Battle Tower? Of course I can't go to the Battle Tower yet. Well, looks like we're putting down this Gyarados to the side. This Blastoise's stats honestly couldn't be any more symmetrical than it is right now. Like, literally, I just fed it a bunch of feathers and vitamins and boom. The speed could be a little... Well, speed looks like its best stat right now. Defenses could look a little bit better, but this is the most symmetrical stat chart I've seen out of any Pokemon I've raised. Which is pretty intriguing with what I've been doing. It's not even fully EV trained, too, but this is pretty symmetrical. Let's see what we're playing. Don't Starve Together. Oh yeah, I definitely heard about that game. Oh, I know what I was going to do. It's going to be because I want to see if I could get a Krabby with a Kingler with I think it's Hyper Cutter instead of just Sheer Force actually. So I think the Sheer Force one can work, but I feel like if I have a Hyper Cutter Kingler, it might also work too, so. This is the one I want to actually... You have the Destiny Knot. And okay, so at least this egg will actually be... Wait a minute. Let me double check Krabby real quick. Yeah, so Sheer Force is a hidden ability. Shell Armor would make a pretty nice tank. But if we're going offense, then we definitely have to go Hyper Cutter. Hyper Cutter for the win. Wait. Oh yeah, Life Orb is actually a recommended item for Kingler. Let me bring up the Cram-O-Matic again. Cram-O-Matic. So if I want to make a Life Orb, how many combinations are there? Okay, so there's 4 different combinations. There's 1 Dragon Scale plus 3 Ball Mushrooms, 1 Dynamax Candy plus 3 Wishing Pieces, Fossil Drake, 2 Fossil Drakes plus 2 Comet Shards, 1 Havenberry plus 3 Wishing Pieces? I think I'm going to go with the Dragon Scale plus 3 Ball Mushrooms, since I have plenty of them. You're going to be holding the Everstone. Wait a minute, where did I put the mushroom? No, not the mushroom, the Dragon Scale. That's a Dragon Fang. Is that the stab item? Yeah, that's the stab item. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wait, actually, they don't need to be in my party. But I need to also... Yeah, honestly, that, I keep you up at AFK, no problem, Kiba. Do what you gotta do. Dusty Nut. I'm gonna mark that one as brilliant just because. Dracloak still needs to level up. Wait, actually, let me double check my Meowth real quick. Wherever I put that thing. Or did I send it off to do a Pokemon thing? A Pokejob, I mean. Did I really send off my Meowth to do a Pokejob? Because I'm certain it's in my PC somewhere. It's possible I might have sent Meowth off to do a Pokejob. Intriguing. Yeah, I don't know why that Vikavolt exists. But at least I caught a modest one, since the speed doesn't really matter for Vikavolt. Oh, there it is. I just happened to forgot what it looks like. Okay. This one's gotta be... honestly, this one's gotta be EV trained because it's literally a Machamps.com Meowth. This seriously has to be EV trained because look at its freaking stats right now. Jesus Christ. 279 speed, 207 attack as adamant. Oh my god. Jesus. This is disgusting but delicious at the same time. Well, now I know. I should actually go ahead and open a new box because my Pokemon are going to come back for their Pokejobs. Got a bunch of jobs completed. Hey, welcome back, guys. How'd you guys do? Really? That's amazing. Oh, thank you for the leaf stone. Hey guys, how was the food business? I hope you didn't poison anybody's stomachs. Oh wait, you're water types. Hey, that's great to hear. Ooh, 2 quick balls. Hey guys, how's the shipping job? Did you guys get the job done? I thought so. I hope you didn't eat the package, Stunfisks. Hey, what's up, ghosties? Hope you guys didn't spook anybody. You guys did a great job. Yo, Pie Champs. Ooh, 7,500 Poke Dollars. That's like an allowance. Hey, what's up, normal types? How was the taste testing? Look at those dittos. You don't say. More money. Ah, look at the fairy types coming back from the job. Okay, not as... It's a good job. Rock-type Pokemon. Hey, what's up, guys? How'd you all do? One wheel of Moo Moo cheese. Rail car inspection. Oh, the steel types. I could do that. Yeah, let's go. Steel types. Oh, no, this is my battle one. This one's my battle one, too, so... This should be pretty easy. Whoops, not that one. Have fun with the job, guys. It's like I'm sending a whole army of the same Pokemon, like I cloned them from a lab. Wait, hold on. Keep an eye on our network. There are good with signals and wavelengths. That's me in gold, silver, crystal? Oh my god. I could send ghost-type Pokemon to Macrocosmos Tech, which is not a shabby job. Oh my god, all my Pokemon are back. Not for long, though. Gourgeist? Nah. You can go, you can go, you can go, you can go, you can go. I don't want to send those babies because I want to, in case somebody wants them, because I never know. Huh, the only ghost types I guess I could spare are pretty much just Pumpkaboos. I think it's pretty interesting that, what is it? When it comes to building a Dusknoir, like, when it comes to physical move, like, you don't have Shadow... What is it? Not Shadow Force, it's, Phantom Force, but Dusknoir can't do Phantom Force. It's between using Shadow Punch or using Shadow Sneak. And apparently, most builds of Dusknoir go for Shadow Sneak. I suppose because it's a priority move. So people would prefer the priority move versus the move that has 0 chance of failing, which is Shadow Punch. So, I can understand that, but it kind of like makes Dusk Noir a bit of a letdown, honestly, because it has a capability of being like a ghost type tank, but at the same time, like the move that it can make, the stab move that it can do is just not the strongest it can do. Flying types, you say? I think I could spare some flying types if I do have enough flying types. But yeah, there's like a number of Pokemon I find that should definitely benefit better from better stab moves, especially with like the additional stuff that they've been doing for Pokemon Sword and Shield, but they haven't. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like that Game Freak does listen to their like fans all the time, even though like the last time people were flipping out that like and kind of praising Game Freak was the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Hey, what's up, Sword? Yeah, I definitely need to hydrate. Oh my god. I just need one more flying type. Guess I'm gonna have to send my Corviknight because I can't find anybody else right now. The Holy Trinity of Smogon are Hazard's Priority and Temper Tantrums whenever my hazards get removed. In terms of, like, Pokemon builds? What you been up to lately, Sword? Dragon types to 9 ice Pokemon. I should have enough ice type Pokemon, I think. No, that one's my battle one. Don't I have 2 Glaceons? I'm sure I do have 2. Just grinding out Splatoon Animal Crossing. I still need to get Animal Crossing one of these days. It's starting out high school soon. I wonder how that's going to go, honestly. With everybody doing the, you know, virtual online classes and being indoors and everything. Do I not have enough ice types? Yeah, apparently so. That's America for you. Even at university, though, like, they have rearranged places in different facilities and buildings where you need to still social distance no matter what. And people still have to work because America. Hijiki Oka. Fairy types. Let's see if I have enough fairy types for this. I have no freaking idea. But I shall see and find out. Man, like, seeing my Lucario just makes you wish I should have caught the shiny one in the den. Oh, that would have been so lucky. Oh, not now is not the time to dwell on the past. Wait a second. That's one. That's... No, this is Psychic. That's two. That's three. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Canada, of course. Yeah, Japan has like a social distancing meme. But for the latest Smash trailer with meming, they don't bother translating the meme because, like, I'm guessing in Nintendo of America there's a Karen on the translation team. That's a hypothesis, not an actual theory or fact, but just a hypothesis that on the Nintendo of America translation team there's a Karen. You never know, like, literally. Like, why would you find it difficult to, like, translate Mitsude's social distancing for the Smash announcement? Like, it's pretty damn funny in Japan. Like, we should get in on that meme scene here in America. Like, I understand there's a bit of censoring with Sakurai's Sega Genesis, but not having to translate a whole line of Mitsude's social distancing, that's really bizarre. Shakes my head. Wait, do I not have enough fire types for this? I could send Torkoal. No, I want to keep that Rotom, actually. Flareon? Yeah, let's send you Flareon. Might as well give you a job to do. Sent to Scorch, sent to Sizzlepede. Wait a minute, that means I need... Oh, I have a Talonflame, right, I forgot. What's this one? Flash Fire? Have a good one, guys. Laughs at passing grade of 50. Well, so long as you get C's. C's will get you the degrees. Alright, that should be good enough for the Pokejobs for now. True story on the right. When my old bike got stolen, I was super upset and went to the nearest store and asked to check the cameras. Got to witness a Karen in the wild asked for a higher class worker than the person... Wow. My dude, if you could sell me another Quick Claw, I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm not doing PvP for a real sword. Like, I can't put myself at a disadvantage if, like, I'm going up against someone with an EV-trained Pokemon. Like, I'm being serious right now. Like, it's easy for people to take advantage of the battles with EV-trained Pokemon, and I'm just here who have not finished the story at the moment. Just playing the game so casually that I'm not even done with egg hatching yet. Wait, what is the recipe again? 1 dragon scale. 1 dragon scale, 3 ball mushrooms. I could do that. How much luring going on in AK3? Do you think social distancing was a joke? That depends on who you speak to, Kaiser dude. Do you want me to make a team with no EV trained Pokemon? Probably. Because, like, most of my team isn't really, like, completely done being EV trained. And even if I gave them some feathers or vitamins. Oh, Patrick, it's literally been a hot minute. How's it been? Wait a minute, where's the dragon scale? There it is. So 1 dragon scale and 3 bomb mushrooms. Alright, this should be working. Yoink! That's what we need. A life orb. Perfect. Oh, what's up, Princess Shino? By the way, Patrick, I'm not really so sure why you gave me the... I know you got me a Charmeleon to begin with, but I already got like a Charizard, Charmander from Pokemon Home anyways. With literally the same ability and the same nature. Also, I'm kind of very picky about like Pokemon learning a specific move before they evolve. And I kind of got a little bit annoyed that it took me longer to get the Pokemon to learn Flamethrower. I mean, I'm glad the Pokemon has Flamethrower right now, but it took me a bit longer than I expected because, like, Charmander could have learned Flamethrower at I forgot what level it learns Flamethrower at, but with Experience Candy, it can, with Experience Candy, you could get Flamethrower in no time. Oh, that's your girlfriend? Oh, nice to meet you. I guess you both play Pokemon. Patty is a boopy. Wait, what else was I gonna do? I got the life orb now because... Oh, I need to go to the... I needed to go hatch some eggs. Right. Okay, so we are gonna make our way over to... Before I take down Hop, like a boss... Oh, why did it have to be Sandy? How the heck can you guys see out here? Like, dude, I know you're wearing shades. I'm wearing shades, but aren't you getting blinded, ma'am? Oh my god, the amount of money I have.
Nice.
Alright, so at least it'll be the same nature. There you go. Let's see how long it takes for you to make the egg gesture. Come on, lady. One way or another, you're gonna give me the egg gesture. Come on. Come on. It's a Pokemon Home exclusive thing. I think I probably got it during a promo. And plus, like... Dang it, Zigzagoon! I literally want to see how long it takes for her to make the egg gesture. Because I think it took a solid, like, several minutes, like, in order for my Inteleon and Ditto to get an egg. A Krabby egg shouldn't take too long to get, though. Oh, well, it shouldn't take too long to hatch, once that happens. Because all I'm looking for is Hyper Cutter. But don't get me wrong, the hidden ability Sheer Force is workable. But... In a few cases, particularly with Smogon builds, they would go for, like, Jolly Hyper Cutter. Okay, this might be taking a little bit longer than I expected. Because what the thing is with Ditto hatching... Your Pokemon are not going to be fond of one another at first. And that could be a pain in the butt. Because you gotta wait and wait and wait and wait and wait until you finally get one egg. Well, at least my main synchronized Pokemon are done. Being caught. But I definitely should get to post-game stuff, even though at the same time I'm just juggling between completing the story and building up Pokemon at the same time, even though I literally don't have all the things I can get from... There she goes! She just did it. Okay, so... I'll just switch with Dracloak. If you don't have an Everstone plus Destiny Knot, then it's a literal piece of trash, Kaiser dude. But why would you want to hatch a baby Trubbish? Why would you want to hatch a Trubbish? I don't think Garbodor... Like, yes, you can G-Max Garbodor now, but also at the same time, like, why? It's not 100% necessary. Now that I think about it, it just feels like no matter what, like, each and every new Pokemon are just becoming slower and slower. Alright, so this should be a Jolly Krabby egg, and it's gonna go either Hyper Cutter, the Shell Armor, or Sheer Force. So now it's like 1 out of 3 abilities. Alright, how long does it take for you to make another egg gesture? Alright, lady, let's see how long it takes. It's 5:47 now. So sometimes I'm just testing myself between like this lady making the egg gesture and my egg hatching. What will happen first? It's kind of fun to do. What will happen first? The lay or the hatching? Yes, I know I can actually make my analog controls inverted, but I still kind of take some enjoyment. The hatching happened first. The hatching has commenced first. Okay, so this is a Jolly Krabby with what the heck is its ability? This one's a Sheer Force one. Not bad, but I'm looking for Hyper Cutter. Yeah, honestly, because it's like the same nature, this isn't really going to be the most difficult hatching. I have a not so good team and they're all on EV trained. Normally, I would say no, Sword, but because you've actually put some thought into putting your team together, give me one moment. Well, it's not like I'm going to give Kingler superpower to begin with, honestly. Oh, there's the egg gesture. Are any of your Pokemon capable for... Are any of your untrained EV Pokemon capable of Dynamaxing or G-Maxing? Just wondering about that, Sword. Because if not, I can be fine without doing Dynamaxing or G-Max either. But if we are doing Dynamax or G-Max, I would recommend to be, like, saving it to, like, the very last Pokemon or, like, the very last battle. 2 of them, yes. Then the criteria stands that, if either of us go down to our very last Pokemon, then it should be capable of Dynamaxing, G-Maxing as, like, the final Pokemon. Okay, so... Okay, so... What do I want to do? Oh, I didn't connect online yet. What the heck am I doing? Oh my god, this is locked. That's a passcode locked raid. Dang it. Wait, these two are not. Am I gonna get in on this one? Let me try to do this raid first. Wait. See if anybody will actually fill in this one. Literally only one more person, but otherwise this Mantine shouldn't be too hard. I get sucked into raids so easily, I end up forgetting what the heck I'm also doing. Well, this person's rolling with a Flapple. I'm just straight up waiting for like one more person because I don't have a main team right now. The team I keep on switching out my Pokemon for the sake of using Synchronize on brilliant Pokemon, or just I don't know. Not all of my Pokemon are fully evolved either. They're not all level 100 because I don't even have the story beat. I haven't even captured Zamazenta. If I haven't even captured Zamazenta, then I'm not pretty set on my Pokemon team yet. But of course Zamazenta is a legendary. I wouldn't use a legendary in PvP. Because most legendary stats are pretty busted. Yeah, they do get set to level 50, but even like with the set level 50 Pokemon, like EV trained Pokemon will still dominate over the non-EV trained Pokemon. And I learned that from like my very first PvP battle, which sadly is from a person who turned back on their promise of trading with me. And it's very unfortunate that the said individual like did that dirty on me. Because I really don't mind trading with people. It's just that, like, don't make promises you can't make. Is like what I'll say. And it's pretty sad. I ran into somebody had to, like, come here to, like, do that to me. So I've been pretty... This one's not shiny, but I'll take it. I have my doubts with PvP battles because of people pushing themselves to like flex their EV trained or shiny Pokemon on me. If this nature is solid, then I definitely can breed with this Mantine. Maybe. And you said... Which ones do you have? Shiny Meowth, Magikarp, Pikachu, or G-Max. Are they particular natures, Sword? Sorry, I'm just picky about natures. Yeah, this Mantine is going to be a tank. Okay, how many shields does it have? Oh, pff, okay. Alright, so the last Pokemon is a Wobbuffet. So the Wobbuffet should not be complete dead weight. But why are you I mean, Grass Dragon does have 4 times resistance to water-type moves, so there's that benefit. Meowth and the Dreadnought are impish. Actually... Impish is a nature that would work for Gyarados. Actually... a Gyarados that is, what's it called? Let me double check. It, like, with Intimidate. Impish Intimidate would actually be a good build for a Gyarados. Pikachu is Calm. And I'm not interested in a Dreadnought either, out of all of them. Why the heck is this thing not dead yet? Jesus Christ. It's back to that Ditto situation where I just dropped it down to this much HP. They have quirky, gentle, and calm respect. I'm not really... I'm only giving Sword in the Stone exception, Patrick, because, like... I have a Nightbots timer that literally says that I'm not doing... I'm only giving Sword a chance because they said they're not going to bring in EV-trained Pokemon. So... let's try to use... I'm saving my Master Ball for a very rare shiny. Type Ball. Ugh. Come on, Dive Bomb, please. You freaking idiot.
Bruh.
Well, at least I got some candies and rewards out of that, but still. It just popped right out in one go. Anyways. Yeah, this is not my current team. I'm just keeping my Colossal here just to hatch this egg. Yeah, crabby eggs just hatch surprisingly fast. These are like the fastest hatches I've been doing. Alright, let's check this one. So the first one was Sheer Force. And then, what's this one? Okay, this one's female. Ooh, it's a female Hypercutter. Nice. This is something I can actually trade to somebody. Oh, my babies. Bruh. I'll just put this one in the box. Personally, I prefer the male gender, but... do you have a code that you can give me, Sword? Because I can... oh, you have another egg. I think what I'm also going to do is put in a temporary image because I don't want, like, stream sniping. I think I know which Pokemon I might bring. I think I know which one I want to Dynamax. Gigantamax. Because I have a few Gigantamax Pokemon. After I made like several max soups, actually. There's like a total of 99 Pokemon raids in the Isle of Armor. Which amount 99 raids equals to 33 max mushrooms alone. And that was exhausting as heck for the past several days, but it was worth it to get some max mushrooms to make max soup. Yeah, these eggs are pretty fast. Well, at least it wasn't. Well, at least it wasn't as terrible as getting my timid Sobble, honestly. Whoopsies. This one's also sheer force. If only there's an item to keep a Pokemon's ability during hatching and not just the nature alone, because Everstone transfers the nature, but also at the same time it's like... Let me save in the meantime. Message to code. Okay, 1 second. Jesus Christ, what's with my head not liking to wear hats lately? Okay. This is really making me think because not a lot of my Pokemon are fast, and that actually, not gonna lie, that really bothers me. Yeah, that really bothers me right now. I don't like those chances. But what can I do? Oh, no legendaries. We shouldn't have to do legendaries. We could just do regular Pokemon, shiny or not. Wait, I can actually bring that one. Don't worry, my team is kind of trash. Definitely appreciate that, because I feel like my team is kind of trash too, even if it's like... Even if they have specific items and whatnot. Okay. Let me actually put it in a different wallpaper in the meantime. So people actually believe I'm actually battling. This looks good enough. Yeah, let me grab the code again so I can be able to enter that in. Okay, so single battle, no legendaries, Dynamax and Gmax at the final Pokemon, and let's see what happens. And let me also make sure I can grab the code again. If anyone's using the Cram-O-Matic, by the way, I do have a command for that. Since this is a work-in-progress spreadsheet, but it's pretty much the most accurate spreadsheet, pretty much the most accurate recipe list I found on the internet. You did set it to single battle, right? Because this should be single battle. Am I putting this in correctly? Okay. I've set it up. Yeah, doubles is just frustrating, especially when you're using multi-hits and it just hits your ally Pokemon. It's kind of borked that way. Especially with like Surf and Muddy Water, and I'm not interested in catching that. Surf, Muddy Water, Earthquake, all those multi-hit moves. I think I put in the code correctly. Yeah, I don't like playing doubles either, but Raihan does the double battle, and boy, oh boy, does he have a set... Oh, Gallade is still here. I'm definitely going to synchronize Gallade later. I'm probably going to go Jolly Gallade. Yeah, Jolly Gallade sounds pretty good. Yeah, the $250 was from a retired Marine, a United States Marine, for my birthday last year. And ever since then, I haven't had any new donations lately. Alright, I know Marnie has been picked out a lot, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go with... I need to pick my participating team. I think I'm gonna go with Beidei's thing, because I haven't, like... This actually works. Yeah, that's how I was able to get my Nintendo Switch, dude. Because people donated on my birthday last year, which is like one of my biggest live streams. And now I have a Nintendo Switch, and now I could be able to play Pokemon on other games with people. There we go. Nice freeze frame. Yep. Just to prevent people from stream sniping. Oh, nice outfit you got. Where's my Switch capture now? I see what you're going for with Inteleon. Oh, okay, I see what I see what's going on. And the first round goes to Alpha Nugs. Yeah, you might want to, Wait, really? You didn't switch out Charizard? Dude, he really could have switched out Charizard, not gonna lie. Like, once... Here's the thing with Phalanx. Once Phalanx goes into no retreat, like, it's difficult to escape. Oh, so this is what you're doing now. Interesting. Doesn't do anything on Ghost, yet can actually attack against Ghost. Good choice. Dragapult is supposed to be fast, though. That's the thing. Oh, that's rough, dude. Dude, your Dragapult is about to die. Oh, that's rough, yo. That was... I took out a Dragapult, I took out a Charizard, oh my god. And I took out a Gengar for... I feel so bad now. Oh, now you have a Dreadnought. This gives me an idea. That was close combat, by the way. Okay, so with the defense falling, Phalanx's special defense and defense should be back to normal, so you should be able to deal a little bit more damage to Phalanx. But the moment Phalanx goes into no retreat, you're pretty screwed, honestly. And I learned that as for my first Pokemon PvP battle in this game. Okay. Inteleon doesn't have good defenses either. Inteleon is a glass cannon. He or she can be good, but... yeah, man. The defense department is not something Inteleon is really good at. That's what I'm kind of working on. Oh, hello, Leafeon. Ah, so you're down to this. Okay, so this is your last Pokemon. GG. Now I can switch out. Perfect. Thank you so much. Rip Phalanx. Let's see what I want to send out next. You won't expect this. Hatterene. I'll let you take the first move, no problem. But first we need to actually G-Max her, though. Yoinketh! My Hatterene is... I don't think she's completely EV trained either. Yeah, that's normal damage, my dude. Ah, good choice. Yeah, I actually didn't make myself clear, and that's my bad. So it's like, because I kind of want to like do Dynamax, G-Max on, if one of us is on the last Pokemon, then we can actually do a Dynamax, G-Max battle. That's what I meant. I didn't make myself super clear and stuff. Because the way I talk, it just doesn't, the way I talk just doesn't make things clear a lot, and that's just, like, the way I talk. What's your main team made of? Because, like, I could let you use your main team and we could call it a tie. I'll still give you that shiny. Alright, let me see what you have again. This, you said Magikarp, you said Pikachu, but at the same time, though, none of my Pokemon are completely EV trained, so... And I apologize for not making myself clear about the G-Max Dynamax part because of the way I talk, honestly. Surprisingly enough, I didn't think, like, Hatterene could still get on by pretty well. Because I think she was one of the raid Pokemons I caught that was, like, a 3-star Hatterene. Now I know how to use a Phalanx, though. Like, I thought I could, like, go full-on offense, but having no retreat is... That is completely disgusting, but it really destroys. And I'm pretty Oh, there you are. Actually, let me go ahead and get this Ditto raid up. In case anybody wants to catch a, I don't know. I don't even know if this will be a 5-star Ditto. Alright, let me see what shinies you have again. You said Calm Pikachu. Magikarp. Quirky, Gentle, and Calm. I think I'll take a chance at the Magikarp, honestly. Cause I am working on a Gyarados. Let's see. Calm. Quirky. Definitely not calm for... Definitely not for Magikarp, no. And Gentle. Oh, yeah. Dragapult is still amazing. I still don't have a Dragapult yet. I still need to evolve my Dracloak. I might honestly have a Pokemon that could really do well against Lucario and... Wait a minute. Oh, but Zeraora is a legendary, though. Dragapult is fine. Dragapult's a pseudo. You could swap out Zeraora with somebody else. Now that I think about it. I wonder how your Ditto is, though. Now I'm very curious. Okay, so let me also go ahead and make sure that we... As by the least of it, if nobody has, like, I want to open up these Ditto raids for anybody who doesn't have the Ditto to breed with yet, if they can't catch a brilliant Ditto. Usually the Den Dittos tend to be better, too. Let's see. Oh, I said that about the rematch thing like 3 minutes ago. So your stream is probably behind. Let me actually go ahead. Let me go ahead and refresh on my end. Yeah, so what should be in front of people is... Okay, that is not a Ditto. Alright, let me make sure this Den is up first so I can have it for the rest of this evening, just in case we have people interested in catching a Ditto. But yeah, if you could swap out your... Wait, so was the Dragapult you're using like a non-EV trained Dragapult? Wait a second. Second try? Hold up. That only took 2 tries and I got a 5-star Ditto raid. What the heck?
Bruh.
2 tries and I got a freaking 5-star Ditto Den. Okay, this is solid. What is my luck right now? Holy Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm leaving this one up in case somebody... Lordy. Yeah, man, a 5-star Ditto. This is... Well, depending on the nature it is, the last one I caught was a timid one, which is definitely excellent for breeding. I don't know what nature this one's gonna be, but you'll bet it's... Sure as hell it's a 5-star. But yeah, if you can swap out your Zera Aura for a non-legendary, I might, like... We could do another match. Oh, thank you for the clip keep. I appreciate it. I did? Gotcha. So what's your new team now? Of course, you might as well take this one because they are all EV trained Pokemon and mine aren't. Yeah, no problem, Sword. I appreciate that. So, same thing as before. Once one of us gets down to our last Pokemon, we could do a Dynamax G-Max battle, like a gym battle. Where the heck is my thing? Not gonna tell you. Okay, you'll keep it a surprise. If it's not, just so long as it's not a legendary, we're fine. They're cringy or just awkward. No worries, Keepa, I feel you. Let me do something to one of my Pokemon real quick. It's gonna be a quick TR change, actually. It's not gonna be too serious. But it's something I want to try for a while. Alright, so in that case, I'll actually switch out one of my Pokemon then. And is the code the same? Just wanted to double check. Yeah, this actually might work. Alright, I need to do a quick item swap too. I only made, just like you changed out one Pokemon, I changed out one Pokemon as well. So then I can put this item on that one. Imagine putting like all your moves, all your field moves on one Pokemon. A lot of people do that. Wait a minute. Let me double check that I did take the item back and put it in my backpack before I start. Or did I give it to a different Pokemon? No, it's in my backpack. Okay, that is weird. B-Barrel, oh my god, don't get me started on B-Barrel, dude. Remember HM slaves? Those were the good old days. Oh, let me connect to the internet first. After the trade, Sword, do you want to do the Ditto raid? And is the code the same? I know you swapped out Zero Aura, so... Yeah, let's see. Let me make sure I still have the code. It should still be the same. Or unless it's a different one. Oh, it's a different one. I just got it. Alright, I put in the code. Hopefully it's working. Alright, so after that... Do 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 do. Alright, so same opponent. And I'm actually going to be keeping this up. I'm gonna set this to gym leader this time because now you're going to gym leader level, so so one of my Pokemon is actually going to be like, it's a cheese Pokemon. If the cheese works on you, then color me surprised. If you defeat my Pokemon before the cheese happens, then GG. So yo, Aegislash, that's a solid Pokemon. Honestly, this is still one of my favorite Pokemon music of all time. What made you decide to go all white, actually? Alright, you know the drill. Phalanx is standing their ground. Don't worry about me switching. Ah, so that's what you're going for. The snow theme. Ah, you could become an ice-type gym leader then. Toxic is a good move. Definitely like that. Oh, that was a critical? Jesus Christ. Yeah, good job with the haze. Now, Phalanx can't flee, but... That's a very tanky... Okay, so... Surely you have to have an attack. So you have Recover. So you have Recover, Haze, Toxic, and I'm just assuming one stab move. This is an interesting Pokemon you have. Scald is your stab, okay. Not bad. Yeah, GG on Phalanx. Alright, I'm just gonna land one more hit. You're good to take down Phalanx. Because we can't use items here. There we go. Obviously, I know which Pokemon I'm going for next. She's gonna be slow, but you might switch out. Or you use Toxic. And down goes Umbra. Boom. GG. Alright, so your Toxapex is a physical tank, and I definitely applaud you for using that. I didn't actually think Toxapex has a weaker special defense. I thought it also works well for special defense. The more you know, dude. The more you know. Alright, think wisely. Huh. Chosen my move. Ooh. Dude, that's gotta hurt. What shall I do? Let's do a bit more of a merciful attack. Your stance change should be able to, yeah. A Shadow Ball for a Shadow Ball. I'll take that, dude. I'll take that. GG. GG on Hatterene. That was pretty good. Time for the cheese. Oh boy, we're in for a big surprise, guys. This is going to be amazing. Now the fun begins. Oh my god. Your Pokemon took in the cheese. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god, the cheese still works. Oh my god, yes. It works like a charm. This is one of my best built Pokemon ever. Okay, now I'm interested to see how you're gonna go against Grimmsnarl now. So Grimmsnarl no longer has a lagging tail, but keep in mind, Grimmsnarl's ability allows... Ah. Good choice. Now you know my Grimmsnarl's moves. What shall you do? So I'm guessing your Ditto should move faster then. GG. Alright, so for those of you who don't know the cheese of what I was doing, let me explain. So, the way the Grimmsnarl cheese works is that you put a lagging tail on the Grimmsnarl, then you use Trick to switch items, and then you use Thunder Wave on the Pokemon, so the speed of your opponent will be brought down real low. Afterwards, you could just dominate your opponent with the stab moves. So, anywho, who am I going to use next? Let's see who's faster. I don't know which one of our Pokemon is faster, even with the normal battle move, so... Okay. That's fine. Uh-huh. Okay, so how do we do this, though? Oh, you have Dragon types. Got it. Okay, so Dragapult should go faster. Dragon Dance, interesting. This is going to be interesting. Well, think about it too. Dragapult is a physical attacker. Let's see if your Dragapult can actually take out the... Okay, let's see if your Dragapult can actually break my doubles defenses. Or use Thunderbolt, actually. So flinching is out of the question. Rocky Helmet, good choice. Interesting. Thanks for the Pokéluck. I appreciate it. We definitely need all of it. Yeah, your Dragapult's got this in the bag. Blastoise is almost built perfectly. Alright. We're down to using my starter. We should be tied, honestly. This time I am G-maxing. If I didn't G-max, that would have been GG. Okay, so that should be half his team down. Not bad, actually. That's like 3 out of 6. I had to do the hail on myself. Small price to pay for surviving, I suppose. Okay, how is this gonna work? You thought that would help you. Hydro Snipe. Beep. Okay, so now you're down to your last two. Not bad, actually. Even if I'm going up against your EV trained Pokemon, like, I somewhat have a good idea. But I think it's GG in the bag, though. Ah, perfect. Ladies and gents, here's a Dynamaxed shiny Gyarados. There's definitely nothing like it. Honestly, this has been one of my most solid Pokemon matches. That was a critical hit? Well, then again, Gyarados is G-Max anyway, so... Dynamaxed, I mean. GG's, dude. Honestly, this was a solid match. Alright, we're even, but hey, you actually did pretty well. And thank you for being the test subject of my thank you for being the test subject of my Grimmsnarl cheese. I can't believe it actually is solid though. The cheese still works so well. Wait, so was Gyarados literally your last Pokemon? Like, honestly, that's still a pretty solid battle, though. Like, I still have the lagging tail? Yo. That's major pog champs. I didn't think I'd get the lagging tail back, but hey. My buddy is working on a situation that he got his account banned from Pokemon Simulator. Oh my god, he got banned? Oh right, you still had Ditto, but you kept swapping out Ditto. Oh yeah, definitely. Frankly, I'm surprised that, like, there are people who would really rock Ditto in PvP. Personally, I wouldn't, but I could see how it works for a lot of other people. Ho 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 ho, speaking of Ditto. Alright, so let me know what the trade code is, Sword, so I'll take the quirky shiny Magikarp. Oh yeah, definitely. Wait, what nature is your Gyarados, actually? I'm curious. I should actually make a command for the Grimmsnarl cheese. So, if anybody doesn't know how the Grimmsnarl cheese I use, for anybody who has a copy of Pokemon Sword and Shield, it's basically an article I found on this website called game8.co. So, this article right here is one of the builds I used. I went to a shiny den, and just so happened I caught a Gyarados with a lagging tail build. No, it was a Morgrem that was impish. With the impish Morgrem, I trained it to become the cheese Grimmsnarl that I used against Sword in the Stone. So if any of you guys who have a copy of Pokemon Sword and Shield happen to have an impish Grimmsnarl, or have caught an impish Morgrem, take a look at the guide that I posted in the chat, and that Grimmsnarl will actually work pretty well. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, I can actually trade you a baby that let's see here. Would you like a timid Zorua or a particular nature Squirtle sword? I'm pretty sure you want the Zorua. It's calm, but I used a mint to change it to where it has special. Okay, no problem. That's fair. Alright, let me enter in the code. I'll give you one of my Zoruas then, because a timid Zorua is definitely pretty PogChamps. Alright. And now we wait. Alright, after this trade, I can open up the Ditto. Let's see, I don't know if you... I'll actually give you a female one, though. Because this one was actually, bred with a perfect, with one of my Den Dittos. Yeah, the quirky one. Alright, so this is going to be a female Zorua. This one is actually, hatched with a Destiny-knotted Timid Ditto from the Den, from the 5-star Den. So this one will actually... And if you want to make Zorua eggs... This is definitely a pretty good Zorua to have. Now, if anybody gets a shiny Magikarp for Pokemon Platinum, then that's a normal one. Oh my god, it's actually golden. Check the other Pokemon summary. Interesting. So this one's going to be an Intimidate one, too. At the same time, though, like, I sort of sabotage myself with the Hailstorm because Inteleon is not an ice type, and he just gets, like, messed up by the Hailstorm. But hey, still a pretty good match, though. We were pretty even. And I appreciate the Magikarp. Okay. So now... Whoops, my bad. My bad. You didn't get to see the true power of my Gyarados. No, I believe that Gyarados is a pretty true power. Gyarados is a solid Pokemon overall for Dynamaxing, honestly. Like, no doubt, no matter what, like, if you give it, like, Aqua Tail or Waterfall and Bounce, plus other physical moves that work well, even Earthquake, like, Gyarados just is still up there. Alright, Sword, I'm gonna go ahead and send out this. This is actually gonna be a solid Ditto. So if you want to get on this raid, let me know, and I can be sure to make sure you get in. What the heck do I want to go for? I think I'll go for Hatterene because honestly, like, if our team is faster, I can actually slow the... No, the Ditto is going to go faster than me. So I have to pick a Pokemon that should work in everybody's favor. Yeah, that's pretty good, honestly. Wait, what's the nature of your... I'm guessing it's... What's the nature of your Gyarados? Pokemon E for everyone. Yeah, some of the Pokédex entries are incredibly dark. Like, really, really dark. Grimmsnarl? Venusaur? I mean, I could go for my other Grimmsnarl, maybe. No, its speed is decreased. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know what you meant, I didn't know which Pokemon you were talking about when you said Calm. Vikavolt? Vikavolt is technically weak to rock, fire, and... Oh, shoot, then I can't actually attack with it properly. Alchemy? No, definitely not Alchemy. I feel like my safest bet, honestly, is to just go Lucario. Oh, no, not yet, Sword. I was just waiting for you to let me know when you're online so we can get you in. I know what your character's name is now. I just want to make sure that you're ready first. Yeah, Moxie definitely sweeps team for sure. That's also one of the builds on Game8.co. So you're definitely on point with that. If it was Moxie Jolly, then you're pretty set. All right. Let me actually go ahead and check Discord to see if one of my Discord friends wants to get in on the raid. If not, we can definitely start off with the both of us. Doesn't look... Maybe she's... I don't think she's home yet, so... Alright. I'm gonna send out this raid invite for this 5-star Ditto raid in 5. It's okay, Kaiser dude. If you're not busy later, I'll still have this Ditto up. We're gonna go for sword in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, that's pretty smart too, honestly. Cause like Gyarados' defense is just weird in general. T-Dog is in. Sword, can you make it in? Can you make it in? Ah, you didn't make it in. Dang it. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. So I am going with... And if anybody else wants to Dynamax their Pokemon, they're more than okay to do so. Wait, actually... Just put a code on the raid? If I put a code on the raid, we don't have, like... We don't have enough people to do so. Do I have you added? That is my friend code right there. Oh yeah, I probably don't have you added. Yeah, definitely go ahead and send a request to my friend code there, and I'll see... I'll double check which Pokemon I want to bring, because when it comes to Ditto raids, I am very cautious. What do I want to bring? Do I want to Yeah, as I was saying... For some reason, this Gyarados has a higher special defense than the regular defense. If it was like, what is it? I think a timid, not a timid nature. The other nature that I was talking about, impish nature. Then it would be okay. Got it. Sword. You know what's actually pretty funny? Your name is Sword despite actually playing Pokemon Shield. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony is funny. Oh my god. Okay, anywho. Yeah, I'm actually going to go with Lucario. Alright, so... I fully 100% agree with that, dude, honestly. I definitely agree with that. Alright, so... Let's get this invite out. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see if we can get Sword in here. Do I see a Brendan coming on? Do we see a Brendan, the guy in clad Snow White? Will he come on the raid team? Sometimes the YCOM is just being weird and not able to like get people in the raid in general. This person's called OP Lobster. Oh my god, again. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Maybe the YCOM is just being the Y-com again? Alright. So long as you're still online, Sword, you should be able... Let's see. Okay, yeah, that might also be it, because... So let me know when you're connected online for the game, Sword. Alright, so after this, I need to hatch another Krabby, and then once I hatch another Krabby, I'm going to go ahead and fight Hop. Hey, Abby96 is on Pokemon Shield. Alright, let's go ahead and try again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, let's make sure we get you in here, Sword. Do we have a Brendan coming in? Do we have a Sword coming in? Do we have Sword coming into Shield? We have a Liam coming in with a Gyarados coming in hot. Wow, this... It's like the Y-com is not working in your favor today, dude. For some reason. Yeah, sure. I think Rio's doing a max raid battle. Yeah, let's see if restarting my game helps. That is pretty weird. Sometimes the Y-com is just being the Y-com, but sometimes it's just, I don't know. Then again, Nintendo Online isn't really like the best online service to begin with. It tends to be really weird sometimes. You know what's an online feature I really just miss? The one what we had in Pokemon X and Y. Honestly, that was... I still have my copy of Pokemon Y, and... Besides free online, it's just the way the UI for... What the frick? Please get me in on this. Hold on, let me try to see if I can get in on this first. Besides going to the Festival Plaza on Sun and Moon. Oh, shh. Shoe pickle. Alright, let me go ahead and do this one first. Because I want to see if I can capture this Golisopod. Hopefully this Golisopod is good. If it has a trash nature, then I am so done. Hey, someone's busting out Toxtricity. I said it correctly for once. And my internet is weird. You hate Zacian and I love the irony? Ah. In terms of stats, I don't know. I definitely like the way Zamazenta is designed more. But Zacian's stats are like, It can be a solid, fairy type. And Steel Fairy is like a unique typing too. Oh, watch out, we have the Edgelord Hair Lady. I mean, Edge Lady. Wait. Oh no, we got a blonde emo hair dude. Watch out, what's he gonna bust out? What's he gonna bust out? Is it a G-Max? Pogs, it's a G-Max. Plasmaphis! Damn. That did better than I thought. Oh, we're 5 shields as usual. Max Knuckle. Wait, why are you using Max Knuckle? It's a bug type. My dude, why are you busting... Why are you busting out Max Knuckle? Bug types are... Sometimes I question the decision making, and a lot of people bring in Pokemon into these max raids sometimes. And my Zero Aura survived. Somehow. Okay, please tell me you have Thunder Punch. I mean, by the least of it, this dude should have Thunder Punch. Oh, that Toxtricity is in that form. Pogs. Perfect sword. That is perfect. Ew, what the heck is going on with that Urshifu's neck? That looks kind of weird. Kind of scary, kind of Monka-esque. Everybody's finally done deciding? You're welcome. I think I'm gonna go with Lucario. Because my Lucario can... Oh, I should actually switch to using Dig. Because if I use Earthquake, I sabotage everybody else. Okay. Alright, which Pokeball is it again? Netball. It's Bug and Water type. I swear, if this Pokeball doesn't work, because it's literally both Bug and Water, so it should be a super effective Pokeball. Yoink! Still worked. This is probably going to be a trash nature. Oh. Oh, that does not work. That is trash. Oh my god, that is... Yes, the Duskball works perfectly in dens. Like 95% of the time, it's been working for me in dens. But oof to this nature, though. Yeah, I do have mints, but I'm saving them. So... I haven't purchased any mints, though, so I actually picked up my mints from the Isle of Armor. And Timid and Jolly are my best mints so far. But I'm definitely saving them. Because I don't want to waste them. Because mints on the Isle of Armor, they are very rare. So I'm glad I still got these for free. And Impish I could That gives me an idea. I'll do that. I can do that on my Gyarados. If I want to do... Okay. Let me save first before I do it. Just... I think I could... Yeah. I could do that. I could do that for my Gyarados. That's just perfect. Shoot, my Lucario knows Earthquake. Alright, in this case, I'm gonna have to change Lucario's Earthquake to Dig to make it more safe to use. Otherwise, Earthquake is gonna sabotage everybody. Oh boy. Oh, what's up, Yusho? Isn't that like the name of a Yu-Gi-Oh character? There we go. Ta-da! Now we should be safe. Do you want in on this radio show? because it's a 5-star Ditto raid I'm hosting, and I'm about to invite people. Alright, Sword, let me know when you're online so I can get ready to send the raid out. Just to be sure. I'm also multitasking at the same time because I'm looking at different Pokemon guides online. Okay. Alrighty, okay. Let's go ahead and send this raid out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright, I hope you can see a Brendan on this list. Do we have a Sword in the Stone coming online? Let's see if we can grab a Brendan this time. In the top 4 places of this 5-star Ditto raid. What nature will it be? The world will never know. We have a Furman around. Is it Isabel Furman? I have no idea. And we have nobody. We don't have our fellow contender in the raid party, unfortunately. I restarted my game and everything. It honestly feels like the Wycom is not working with you today, Sword. For some reason. One more time. Okay. Let's try this again. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Just press do so? Okay, yeah, you gotta like, dude, you gotta like press like your life depends on it. Perfect. Alright, you got in. Now we just gotta wait for everybody else. Alright, Brionac is here, and so is David. And now we're ready to battle. Oh, Como is fine too. Oh, you have, Toxapex? No! The other Pokemon, honestly, should be able to keep us alive, though. And yeah, Toxic is not gonna work on Steel types, unfortunately, so... But your Pokemon knows Recover, though, so... Your Toxapex should be able to stay alive. Oh, wait, hold on. And so long, I hope, so long as... Behemoth Blader. Damn, that's good damage. Booyah! Oh, it's a 6 shield. Yeah, we need a team of 4 people for this. Heh 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 heh. It's a Dynamax. That's funny. Feels like you're looking at a mirror now. Well, at least my dig should do pretty good damage now. But why are you using Silvally to use Tri-Attack? There's Dig, and somebody should Gigantamax. Dynamax. There we go. I have a feeling this Ditto might be hard to catch, honestly. I shall now use Dig again. Or I can actually use Zen Headbutt, honestly. Is this Ditto really a tank? Is this... This Ditto might be a defense tank, honestly. I really wonder what the heck this nature is. That did not do much, thank God. That's true. It does have your stats. Is anybody going to Dynamax? Literally nobody is Dynamaxing. I'm literally giving other people the chance to Dynamax, and nobody is Dynamaxing. Natures don't matter with Ditto since it copies. That's very true. Oh, never mind. We have a Dynamax. Oh, how long have I not seen you, Silvally? What can this thing do? Like, multi-attack is like the only... Is that the only stat move of Silvally? At least Max Strike is actually not a shabby Dynamax move. Oh, one more attack. Alright, let's see if we can catch it. Yoink, just kidding. Of course I'm not going to catch it right away. You thought I was going to catch it now, but no, I'm actually going to... As I said, I'm going to have the den up for anybody else who's interested. But I hope you catch it, Sword. I hope you catch it. I just wanted to actually do that animation to debate people. I love it when I do that. You caught it? Nice. Alright, tell me the deets. What are the stats? What's the nature of the Ditto? Wait, where's... This one's Flame Body. So where's my other Flame Body? Yeah, where the heck is my other Flame Body unit? Is it this one? It is this one. It's rash nature. Oh, interesting. Special, so increased special attack, lowered special defense. Okay. But hey, we got you that Ditto, though. That's for sure. That's for sure. She has another egg already? That's fast. Yeah, I wish it were imposter. Like, I don't know the complete exploit to, like, to like a lot of raid dens that a lot of streamers know. I just host whatever Ditto raids I can find, regardless of whatever the Ditto is. By the least of it, it's an actual max raid. Wait, how's my egg doing? Jesus Christ, Krabby eggs are very fast. Yeah, no problem, Sword. GG on the battle today. I definitely appreciate your company. Have a good rest of your Thursday, and thank you so much for stopping by, fam. I hope to catch you around on my next session of Pokemon. I hope the Crown Tundra can come around at some point pretty soon, because I still have to finish the Isle of Armor stuff.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
We'll be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.
This one's also Sheer Force. I think I'll keep these Krabby babies around just in case, like, anybody wants a Sheer Force Krabby, honestly. Because it's hidden ability, you can only encounter it in the dens, and... I don't know, I feel like Kingler, Krabby slash Kingler's abilities, they're all pretty practical. It just depends on the moveset that you want to, and the nature you want for the specific Pokemon. Wait, for anybody who has the game, the overworld Pokemon that appear in open areas, they never tend to be brilliant, right? Most of them tend to be final evolutions, if I recall. Because I thought brilliant Pokemon can be one of those final evolution Pokemon that walk in the overworld, outside the grass. But I think it's just the grass Pokemon. Is Krabby a 50-50 chance of male versus female? I'm getting a lot of sheer forces. Not that it's a bad thing. I know there's people who want sheer force Krabbies, but at the same time, though, it's like... The current moveset that I have on my current Kingler isn't really optimal and ideal for sheer force. So I feel like if I get Hyper Cutter instead, with the Brilliant Ditto that I have... Alright, I'm actually going to try one of the mints in action. Da-da-da-da. Don't get me wrong, Jolly is good, though. That's still pretty good, actually. It may be jolly as a nature, but given the effects of the impishment, this is still pretty solid. Now the difference of the defense is between like a value of 2. But the speed, though, is still concerning. Let me actually feed it some... Oh, hey, Mailbox, how you doing? How was your day? Let's see how catastrophic these... You know what? I'm actually going to just use the large candy. Yeah, I'm trying to go for a hyper cutter Krabby. Because I got myself one of those brilliant dittos in the wild. Let's use Aquatail for now. For now. And they need bounce. How about you? No, I'm just doing fine. I actually had a fair PvP match today. I seem pretty happy about that. Oh shoot. Guess Gyarados is done learning moves for now. Giga Impact is the way to go. Come on, Gyarados. If you want to learn a move for yourself, make it physical. Okay, so we're going from 40-something speed to 96 speed. Okay, that defense is a difference of 4. It is a jolly nature, and I did use a timid mint on it. Wait, where's the Rocky helmet? There it is. Okay, so this Gyarados should be competent now. Where is... Oh yeah, we also have a new command mailbox. If you're going to use the Cram-O-Matic, this is a command that I have for the Cram-O-Matic. There we go. Do I have no other vitamins and stuff? I don't have any other vitamins and stuff. Okay. I think I should definitely boost its speed to at least match its defenses. Yep, the Cramorant machine in the Isle of Armor. You put stuff in it to make different items, which is how I actually got my Pikachu Light Ball. Wherever the heck this Light Ball is. In my backpack. Oh, I also got my life orb this way too. This life orb is actually going to be given to my Kingler for his build. And then where the heck is my light ball at? So I don't have to go. Yeah, here it is. This took a few wishing pieces to use, but hey, at least I could make Pikachu's that shiny chews that can learn Volt Tackle now. Yippers. Alright, what's going to happen first? Are you going to do the egg posture, or is this egg going to hatch first? Egg posture. Egg posture. Hatch. What comes first, the laying or the hatching? The hatching comes first. Now that I think about it, I think Krabby / Kingler is. Yeah, it's 50% male, 50% female, just like I thought. Oh! This one's shell armor. That's not bad either, honestly. Like, all of Krabby Kingler's abilities are pretty solid. I'm very picky, though. I'm particularly looking for male Hypercutter. At least we don't have to worry about the nature anymore. It's just... Oh, look, it's a teddy bear. What you been up to lately, Mailbox? Have you been hatching more eggs lately? Also, the Gyarados I was training as a, was one of the brilliant Magikarps I caught in the wild. With Synchronize, and then I used an Impishment on it. But also, keeping a Jolly Nature on it will still be fine, actually. But if I can, like, boost that speed, the Gyarados should be solid for comp. I hope. Wait a minute. Hold up. Speaking of brilliant... I think I'm gonna go Jolly on this Krogunk, actually. Where is... There you go. Wait, where's my other Kadabra? Did I misplace my Kadabra again? Yeah, this Golisopod, unfortunately, it's trash. Oh, there it is. Adamant. Even though there's a lot of people who will say, like, a bunch of different things about this game's Pokemon, yeah, I understand the cons of it, but it is a Pokemon game on the Switch, and that's something I do appreciate. Of course, in terms of aesthetics, the Let's Go the Let's Go duo. Nice try using Sucker Punch. Okay, the Dusk Ball should be working. Oh! Hello, critical capture. Oh gosh darn it, ball toy. No 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 no. Wait, where did my Krogunk go? Oh, I see you. Mark you down with a star because you're one of the brilliant Pokemon I've captured. Yeah, it definitely is important that, like, if you're new to Sword and Shield, to, like, mark down the Pokemon that you have that are brilliant to distinguish them from the regular Pokemon that you have in your PC. And I'm not connected to the internet, I just realized that. Not interested, not interested, not interested. And you have another egg for me already. That was pretty fast. That was still one of the weirdest dreams that I had, honestly. I don't know, my brain just thinks of, like, very eccentric thingamajigs. I think the most interesting dream I've had was when, for some reason, it was a dream of me, like, it was in a universe where it was the Marvel universe. I was in it. When Thanos did the snapping, I wasn't snapped. For some reason, I was recruited, like, I was put in as a new recruit, as one of the human recruits for his army somehow. And it wasn't enough for Thanos to want to, like, conquer the universe itself. He wants to conquer, like, places beyond the normal boundaries of our universe. So he decided to create, like, have a fleet to go on down into the depths of hell. This was just sheer force as well. To go down into the depths of hell and conquer hell itself. Kind of weird, I know, but, like, it kind of sort of makes sense. Because, like, Thanos is the kind of individual to have, like, that sort of complex. The last thing I remembered was just waking up and we were on the plane, like, descending. Instead of ascending, we were descending into the fiery pits. And I don't know. It was just a weird dream in general, but then again, I've had weird dreams a lot. I think probably what the the weirdest dreams that I still have are like when I have like those dreams where you fall in your dreams, where dreams that show that you're falling, they mean that you don't have complete control of your life yet, which does make sense at the same time. I think the last one was a weird one. It's like dream number 4, where instead of falling the way you normally fall, like gravity pulls you down, gravity actually, for some reason, it just reversed. Like you're walking on the ground and then suddenly you find yourself floating into outer space. Which is what happened with me. Just as I was about to enter some random supermarket, suddenly I found myself floating forward towards outer space, and I just find myself losing oxygen. I guess in a way, like, it is sort of like a dream of falling down, but more like falling upwards. It's some kind of form of falling. That's not grammatically correct, but it is some form of falling. Where are all my hypercutter crabbies? Like, honestly. Wait a minute. Didn't I hatch a crabby that's like hypercutter already? Now it's hypercutter, but I didn't catch it with a dive ball. So where? Oh, thank you, Fabio. Okay, please do the egg gesture so I can collect my egg and hope that it's actually a hypercutter, jolly, crabby. Please. I especially gave a destiny knot with a ditto with a destiny knotty lady. Thank you. Maybe if the Pokemon don't get along, it's just they're not gonna give out eggs faster, because somehow with my initial Inteleon, I was able to get like eggs a heck of a lot faster. Also, this Inteleon is just pretty much good. Did you know there's a curry with crab in the game? Really now? Like regular curry? With crab? What kind of crab? Oh, what's up, Coco? How are you doing? That is bizarre. Isn't that cannibalism? If you do that? Oh, Coco, just so you know, I'm not a person who knows how to exploit raids or do PvP. But the only thing I do is, like, if anybody wants to trade Pokemon, I could do trades. And if anybody wants a 5-star Ditto Den, I could do 5-star Dittos. Mm-hmm. Who decides to put a tent in front of the... Kingler's in the curry? Monka S? Oh, shoot, you're an Arbok mailbox. Now that I think about it. Now that I recognize it. Actually, where have I recognized you before, Coco? Do we know each other? I'll take one more egg, honestly. I think I'll accept the female one. Because the gender ratio is... The gender ratio is like 50-50. So we can have a sheer force and a female that has hypercutter. That will be fine, honestly. Alright, this Ditto is one of my brilliant ones, and then I could put this... Oh, I can actually make max soup for my Krabby. So I can actually G-max this one. Wait a minute, where's my Hatterene? Also, mailbox, there's no such thing as, like, overworld, brilliant Pokemon, right? Like, the large Final Evolution Pokemon that you see, like, walking outside the grass. Because I thought there is for some reason. But I only just noticed the brilliant Pokemon only appearing in the... whatchamacallit, just in the grass. Where the heck did I put my Hatterene? I am being so analytical right now. So, like, let me exit out of my box for a second. So I caught a not a shiny, but a brilliant Krogunk in the grass. And then you have Pokemon that walk in the open, like whatever the heck is going to show up here. Yeah, like this, Beware. You don't have, like, brilliant, like, outside the grass overworld Pokemon, right? I don't think that's the case. I think it's usually just brilliant Pokemon only in the grass. Go ahead and get cooked. If I'm in front of a den, they just stop. I think the stats of the, like, the final evolution Pokemon that you get is when you catch them, like, outside the grass, they aren't too shabby, but they could be EV trained and stuff. Where the heck did I actually put my... Oh, there you are. I was wondering where the heck you went. Yeah, I agree with you, honestly. Okay, let's see how oh! Wow, that was fast. 2 hours later. And she is donezo. Not yet, though. So now I could give her the life orb. Where... That, of course, There you go. Oh wait, she needs Dynamax candy too. I forgot. Okay, now I need to check her stats. That special defense needs major work. So is that speed, though. Otherwise, everything else looks solid. Okay, so let me double check something real quick. Smogon has like a couple of builds for Kingler. And even if my... Let's see. There's agility. There's agility and swords dance. But you could also do... It looks like... Kingler used to learn Return? I mean, wait, not Return. So it's between Swords Dance and Agility. Swords Dance versus Agility. I have no freaking idea. I legit have no freaking idea. I need one bowl of mac soup, please. Arigato. Okay, so what shall I bring into the next fight? Seems only fair that I bring one water type. haven't busted out this Pokemon in a long time. That was a terrible idea. Oh, God. Where the heck did I put my Dracovish? One of these days I'm actually gonna have to organize my Pokemon boxes now. Well, more like reorganizing them because a few of them are organized. Ah, there you are. So, like, a few of you need candies now. Keep old moves for now. You're almost leveled up. 5 more levels to go, and we can have a Dragapult. Okay, since Hop is going to be next, or Galarian How. I have a feeling, since I actually have selected, what's it called? Sobble as my first Pokemon. Okay, yeah. I have to actually transfer the amulet coin to another... There's no doubt he could probably bring in... The last Pokemon he'll bring in is... The final evolution of Scorbunny. You found a 5-star Eldegoss raid den? Ooh. Is it a max raid? Like the gold colored ones? I'm not interested in Eldegoss personally, but that's definitely pretty good. So let me swap that and then give the life orb to... I think I'll put the Shell Bell on. Alright, we should be good. Oh, it's one of those. Hmm. I probably could join before I whoop what's his name's butt. I'm not gonna catch it, but I can get the rewards from it actually. Did you send an invite out yet, mailbox? Hmm. I think I probably know which Pokemon I want to bring for that. I think. Yeah, I think, like, there's been a lot of, like, just Magikarp challenges for Pokemon. Oh, there it is. Let me guess, the guy was Pimp Knight. Oh shoot, I'm the third person. Wait, what happened to the second person? It's like the second person just yeeted or DC'd. Oh, it's the evolution of Schnom. Hang on a second. Wait, legit? His YouTube actually got kicked off? That's... Yo, that's crazy, yo. Otherwise, I wonder how Patrick's doing. Yeah, the Magikarp can't really learn water-type moves until it evolves into Gyarados, so... Yeah, I have to be Hop Cinderace. Which definitely my Kingler should be good for. I have to rename her, actually. Even Hydro Pump. Magikarp could do Hydro Pump in this game. I thought there would be more people. Interesting. Alright, after this raid, I actually have to go take a restroom break, and then we'll be back, kick the balls out of Hop, and then do whatever else we gotta do. Yeah, we have to babysit a kid again. Let's see. Oh, that Mudbray is gonna get cooked. It's gonna be hecka cooked. Wobbuffet might have a chance to live. Oh my god, it's a 6 shield. Good thing I'm holding the item that makes Sunny Day last longer. Bruh, max overgrowth?
Bruh.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Sinisty, honestly, except for battle. Oh god, Cotton Spore. Oh hey, I could Gigantamax now. Darn it, solar power. Yeah, this thing is gonna be a tank. G-Max Wildfire, let's go. Charizard, get ready to become.
Extra thick!
Damn, that size difference. Well. Focus Sash, okay. Eh. It only did that much. I really wished I could have done more damage. Okay, let's use G-Max Wildfire again. No, Mudbray! Not the Mudbray. Have a taste of G-Max Wildfire. That was a pretty good timing, Kiva. Ugh. That healing is gonna mitigate the damage that G-Max Wildfire does. Ooh. Wobbuffet, please tell me that you can actually counter or mirror coat. Eldegoss avoided the attack. Rip. I hope that G-Max was put to good use. Something so giant avoided a counter. 100% moves can still be dodged in a den, apparently, mailbox. It just be that way. It's like in the anime. Well, that didn't do too much damage. Wobbuffet, please tell me you can use counter or mirror coat. Alright, it's now on the Wobbuffet. It's now on the Wobbuffet. Oh my god. That Wobbuffet legit could have finished... What gender is it? Him? Her off? Well, at least the sun is still around. And I use sunny day.
Boy.
Okay. Good luck with that mailbox. I really don't need an Eldegoss, honestly. Okay, let's see what we have. Dynamax Candies, Large Candy, XL, Energy Ball, Grass Knot, and Leaf Storm. I wish we could plant berries again. I miss the days of planting berries. Wait, you caught a mailbox? Brave nature. And brave nature is rise in attack, low and lower speed. Although Eldegoss, for a 5-star one, you think it'd actually have a nature that benefited. I'm actually gonna misspell this thing. Queen. Come back anytime. Because Eldegoss is a special attacker. And the decrease in speed, well... shrugs. Sometimes the 5-star raids in those types, I don't know. You'd think it'd come out to be a good Pokemon, but it was just like the case with my, whatchamacallit. It was like the case with Michael Lysopod. Okay, so I'm going to save right here first. I really need to take a restroom break. But we shall return to a regularly scheduled adventure in the Galar region right after this quick commercial or two from Twitch.tv sponsors. For I'm only slightly sponsored by their sponsors, but they're mostly taking the sponsorship.